Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Mystic Moonstone Angel Card reading. I'll be honest before I begin, this is going to be a quick one, and also there won't be a personal draw simply because I don't know how long these batteries are going to last. We've done it again, we forgot to charge, and due to work commitment this is the only time I can really do the video, so I do apologise for that. Maybe I'm not meant to do a personal one this week. Okay, first card we have, the duration for this, by the way, before Mel has a go at me, is the 30th through to the 6th. Okay, so the first card we have is Archangel Jeremiah, and it's the Clarity card. Okay, when Archangel Jeremiah comes in, quite often it's something that's been ongoing for a little while. Okay, so a situation that's been ongoing, you may find you get a little bit of clarity, you get some answers. Okay, as I said, I'm rushing through this today because I really don't know how much battery power I've got left there. We have the angel of communication. Communicate clearly, don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So sometimes in order to get the answers that we need from others, we need to also tell them what's on our mind, what we're thinking, you know. We seem to go through life thinking that everybody's a mind reader and everybody should know our needs and what we want and our fears and everything else. And sometimes we have to speak clearly in order to get the clear answers back. So that's the beginning of the week. Okay. Oh, we've got a card in the wrong place. Anyway, we have the card of hope. I'm going to put that down there and I'm going to see what Archangel's going with that. Very busy weekend for us, so sorry about this. Okay. And we have Archangel Raziel and Divine Mystery. When Archangel Raziel comes in, he helps us to connect with our own intuition. Okay, and you know, if you feel with your intuition, to me, hope is about being positive. So I feel when you put them two together, it's really about, you know, keeping that positivity going, listening to your intuition. Don't let your ego, don't let fear sort of stop you from doing what you want to do. And I really think this is of the moment because there's a lovely daffodil sort of flower on here, and the daffodils are everywhere. I was in the woods today and they're just out everywhere, and it's lovely to see the daffodils at this time of year. So I really feel that this is very, very sort of the moment, very, very apt. And yeah, it's just about listening to your intuition. Don't let fear block you, don't let self-doubt block you. Okay, and at the end of the week we have Archangel Sandalphon. Now he's the angel who brings back our answered prayers. So if it's something you've been asking for a long time, you know, whether you've been doing it as a prayer or a wish, just thinking it over and over, you know, all those kind of thoughts, they're all kind of received in the same way. You know, it's us who put a label and call it a wish, call it a prayer, call it a spell, whatever, you know. But it's what you want, it's what you want to manifest into your life, and that's what Archangel Sandalphon does. He brings back those manifestations so that you can actually have what it is that you want. Sometimes it may not be answered in quite the way you wanted it because, you know, the universe sees the bigger picture. Okay, let's have a look. And we have creativity. Now I was just saying about it not being quite the way you wanted, and sometimes you have to be creative with these with these prayers that are answered, okay, and you have to be willing to sort of look outside the box a little bit, okay. Just do a very, very quick recount. We have recap, so I can't even speak today. We have Archangel Jeremiah and the Clarity card, so that's answers coming in. Keep your mind open to those answers coming in, okay? They may not be what you're expecting. And sometimes when we hear things that maybe we don't want to hear or doesn't feel quite right for some reason because it's not what we were expecting to hear, you know, we tend to dismiss those answers. And, you know, I really feel this is about listening with your intuition more than with your ears, okay? And, you know, and then you may find that it does actually feel right. Angel communication, communicate clearly, don't be afraid to tell it like it is. There's lots and lots of lovely blue on here, which links in with the throat chakra. There's also the purples, which link in with the brow and the crown, and it's about your intuition, it's about intuition flowing in. And also greens, so there's lots of lovely healing coming into that situation. As we go midweek, we have the Archangel Raziel. He is the mystic of the angels. So again, we're talking about intuition. Lots of orange there and yellow. So that's about sort of going into something that you feel passionate about, that you know, something maybe creative, like in the last card, okay, because orange is the colour of creativity. It's also the colour of the self, you know, it's a sacral chakra. Then you move up into the solar plexus, and that's about personal power, so feeling empowered, okay, that lovely feeling of hope coming in, positivity, and all the daffodils. So I really feel that that's out for this time of year, at this moment, so that's why you have that card there. Go to the end of the week, we have Archangel Sandalphon, and he is the one who brings back our prayers answered, and we have the card of prayer. And again, we have those lovely greens, the yellows, all those colours are really coming through, and the green is the colour that really kind of sort of calls out to me on that card. So it's really about healing, it can be about finances improving as well, and also health improving. Okay, and matters of the heart, because there's the green and the pink which link in with the heart chakra. So whatever you're praying for, watch out around the weekend for prayers being answered, and remember, sometimes they're answered in kind of just slightly different ways to maybe the order you sort of put out there. Okay, but the universe knows what you need. And the last card is creativity. Okay, so be prepared to be creative, be prepared to look outside the box. If there's something you want to do that's linked to creativity, do it. This is the time to do it. This is the time to be impassioned by it. Okay, I think this is probably the quickest reading I've ever done, but I really do feel those batteries are about to go any minute. Thank you for bearing with me. I know I'm chaos on legs, I really am, and I do apologise for that. We just had so much on of this over this weekend. Anyway, love and light to you all. Bye. Okay, I've checked the battery, and I think we might be okay. If I get cut off towards the end, you know that's the reason. Let's see who we've got. And we have Victoria Moore. Congratulations, Victoria. Let's have a look and see. Oops, 2 cards came out at once, okay. You have 2 cards. Now, we were talking about Archangel Sandalphon in the first one, in the first reading. Now, what we have is Archangel Sandalphon again, and we have your prayers have been heard and answered, so have faith. I always say to people, Victoria, to look to the main reading when I do one of these, because I sometimes feel that they just kind of tag on to it in some way, okay, and it's almost like it sets the theme. Now, the next card you have is Clear Your Space, and I hesitated there when I looked at that, because especially this card in particular, but Archangel Jophiel cards for me as a reader are about a message from a mum coming in, okay, and I get the sense of a lady around you in spirit who to me feels like a mum, a very maternal energy, lots of love. I feel she would have been a very nurturing lady. So if this isn't mum, I apologise, but I feel she was somebody who would have been like a second mum to you then, because she's definitely got a maternal kind of energy. That's what I'm picking up, so I really want to say mum. The card is Archangel Jophiel, and it's get rid of the clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. But what I want to say about that is I think this is more about ridding yourself of emotional clutter more than physical clutter, okay? This time of year we all tend to offload a lot of physical clutter. You know, we start going through our wardrobes, we start getting ready for the summer coming in, you know, we just start sort of, it's spring clean, isn't it? It's traditional. Okay, and Archangel Jophiel is known for coming around the times of spring clean, but she's also the angel of clarity. Again, go back to the main reading. So I kind of feel that there's something you've been putting out there, something you've been wanting, and I feel you are going to receive clarity of it. Okay, I get this lovely lady around you, and I feel that she's been with you, and she's been really trying to push you, and just trying to push you to do something that's right for you, okay, to follow your dreams. That's what I've just heard. I just heard dreams, follow dreams. Okay, so I really feel that that's what she's saying. She wouldn't have been the most vocal of ladies. So I'm picking up them cards. She would have been the most vocal of ladies. She's quite quiet around me now, but maybe she just doesn't like airing stuff in public. I don't know, because I feel maybe she might have been private, but around family, then, you know, she's a life and soul of the party sort of thing. Because I just kind of feel like she's holding back. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel card has come out. I'm bringing you historic information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So watch out, because I kind of feel that you'll be feeling this lady yourself. Okay, I'm also being drawn to the dove, and I want to say watch for a white feather coming from her. Okay, because I do feel that she's been trying to make contact. As I said, if she's not mum, then she would be somebody who was very kind of mumsy, because that's the energy I get. You know, she would have been there for you, would have been very supportive of you. I feel she would have liked to have been out in the garden. I feel she would have liked to have been outside, because she's showing me flowers and it looks like a small garden. I'm seeing roaming hills, and I just feel that she's somebody who just really liked nature. Okay, but as this is Archangel Jophiel, that's the card I'm really being drawn to the most with you, Victoria. I really feel that there is clarity coming in, and you will get the answers that you've been looking for. I feel you would receive the confirmation, because you have the victory there. Yes, your prayers have been heard, they are being answered. Have faith, it is coming in. Okay, I'm not connected as much as I should, and I'm sorry about that, but I really am aware of these batteries. I'm kind of on their last legs. And I don't just want to sort of cut abruptly. Can I give you daffodils with this lady? And can I also, this is all very up for this time of year, but I want to give you bluebells as well. Okay, and I really feel that she would have liked flowers like that. She would have liked almost like the cottagey kind of flowers. I feel she really would have liked a cottage garden. She may have pressed them or kept some of them, because I'm seeing flowers and they look like bluebells to me. Possibly forget-me-nots, but I think more bluebells, and I'm seeing them pressed between two pieces of paper, okay, and I feel she wouldn't have had a flower press, but I feel she would have put them between heavy books. These feel, looking at the pages on the books, they look like poetry books, okay, and I feel that she wants to give you a book of poetry with these flowers in. So I don't know if this is a memory, something you're going to do, or just a gift from her, but that's how it's been given. It's like a large volume, you know, whatever this book is. I think it's Wordsworth, I really do. Yeah, Wordsworth, yeah, Wordsworth. Yeah, it feels like yeah, that's what I would say, yeah, because that's what I can hear her say. I thought she said Wandsworth, and I think, what? It's Wordsworth, yeah, okay. You know, so very kind of up to the Lake District, this part of the world, really. Okay, but I feel these poems would have inspired her, okay, and I feel this lady would have been fond of her poetry, okay, and I just feel that she wants to give it to you. Right, I couldn't quite hear what she was saying then. She's very quietly spoken, this lady. Okay, but can I just give you a lot of love and a lot of love from Spirit? Okay, love and light to you. Bye.